Mistress Meryll?
Hey. Oh, it's you, is it? Well, you may go away if you like, because I don't want you now.
Have you anything to say to me?
Oh, yes. Are the birds all caged? The wild beasts all littered down? The locks, chains, bolts and bars in good order? Is the little bee sufficiently uncomfortable? Rats, pincers, thumbscrews all ready for work? Ah, you brute.
These allusions to my professional duties are in doubtful taste. I don't become a head jailer because I like head jailing. I don't become an assistant tormentor because I like assistant tormenting. You can't all be sorcerers, you know. You brought that on yourself.
Colonel Fairfax is not a sorcerer. He's a man of science and an alchemist.
Well, whatever he is, he won't be one for long, for he's to be beheaded today for dealings with the devil. His master nearly had him last night when the fire broke out in the Beecham Tower.
Oh, how I wish he'd escaped in the confusion. But take care. There's still time for a reply to his petition for mercy.
I'm content to chance that. This evening at 7:30.
You are a cruel monster to speak so unfeelingly of the death of a young, handsome soldier.
Young and handsome? How do you know he's young and handsome?
Because I've seen him for weeks past, taking his exercise on the Beecham Tower.
Curse him!
There. I do believe you're jealous of him now. Jealous of a man I've never spoken to. Jealous of a poor soul who is to die in an hour.
I am. I'm jealous of everybody and everything. I'm jealous of the very words I speak to you, because they reach your ears, and I mustn't go near them.
Oh, how unjust you are. Jealous of the words you speak to me. Why, you know as well as I do, I don't even like them.
You used to like them.
I used to pretend to like them. It was mere politeness to comparative strangers.
I don't believe you know what jealousy is! I don't believe you know how it eats into a man's heart. It disorders his digestion, turns his interior into boiling lead. Oh, you are a heartless jade to trifle with a delicate organisation of the human interior.
So spent, and our days are not so fated, but that we with one consent were our love at land invaded, still would face a fallen foe, as in days of long ago, still would face a fallen foe, as in days of long ago, as in days of long ago. As in days of long ago, still would face a foreign foe, as in days of long ago. Waters stand the waters, dragons white with valiant swords, braving, bearing, cruel and scary, in their bygone days of daring. Yes, the autumn of our life, this is
Good day, Dame Carruthers. Busy today?
Busy?
The fire in the Beecham last night has given me work enough. A dozen poor prisoners. Sir Richard Colfax, Sir Martin Byfleet, Colonel Fairfax, Warren the preacher poet, and half a score others, all packed into one small cell not 6 foot square. Poor Colonel Fairfax, who is to die today, is to be removed to number 14 in the cold harbour, that he may have his last hour alone with his confessor, and I to see to that.
Poor gentleman, he'll die bravely. I fought under him 2 years since, and he valued his life as it were a feather.
Oh, he is the bravest, the handsomest, and the best young gentleman in England. He twice saved my father's life, and it is a cruel thing, and a wicked thing, and a barbarous thing, that so gallant a hero should lose his head. For it is the handsomest head in England.
For dealings with the devil. I, if all who dwelt with him were beheaded, there'd be busy doings on the Tower Green.
You know very well that Colonel Fairfax is a student of alchemy, nothing more, nothing less. But this wicked tower, like a cruel giant in a fairy tale, must be fed with blood, and that blood must be the best and the bravest in England, or it's not good enough, the old blood.
Silence, you silly girl! You know not what you say. I was born in the old keep. I've grown grey in it, and please God, I shall die in it. And there is not one stone of its walls that is not as dear to me as my own right hand. At his building it rose, its canopy of stone, a sentinel unliving and undying. Insensible I trow, as a sentinel should be, though a queen to save her head should come pursuing. There's a legend on its brow that is eloquent to me, and it tells of duty done and duty doing. The screw may twist and the rag may turn, and men may bleed and men may burn. Oh, Lord, the town and its golden hold, I keep my silent and hold.
May twist and the rag may turn, and men may bleed and men may burn. Oh, the town and its golden hold, I keep my silent watch and hold.
In its wood of rock, the flower of the grave has perished with a constancy unshaken. From the dungeon to the block, from the scaffold to the grave, his journey many gallant hearts have taken. And the wicked flames may hiss around the heroes who have fought for conscience and for home in all its beauty. Not the grave was fought in this takes little heed of aught that comes not in the measure of its duty. The screw may twist and the rag may turn, and men may bleed and men may burn. Oh, Lord, the town and its golden hold,
Oh, Father, has no reprieve arrived for the poor gentleman?
Alas, no. But there's one hope yet. My brother Leonard, who as a reward for his valour in saving his standard and cutting his way through 50 foes that would have hanged him, has been appointed a yeoman of the guard. Arrives today. As he comes from Windsor, where the court is, it may be that he brings the expected reprieve with him.
Oh, that he may.
Amen to that. For the Colonel twice saved my life, and I give the rest of mine to save his. And wilt thou not also be glad to welcome home thy brave brother, with the fame of whose exploits all England is a-ringing?
Aye, truly. If he brings the reprieve.
And not otherwise?
Well, he's a brave man, and I love brave men.
All brave men.
Most of them, I verily believe. Oh, but I do hope Leonard will not be too strict with me. They say he's a very dragon of virtue and circumspection. Now, my dear old father is kindness itself,
And pretty much leaves thee to thine own devices. Well, I've no doubts for thee. Thou hast a feather brain, but thou art a good lass.
Yes, that's all very well, but if Leonard is going to tell me that I may not do this and I may not do that, and I must not talk with this one or walk with that one, but go through the world with my lips pursed up and my eyes cast down like a poor nun who has renounced mankind, why, as I have not renounced mankind, and I don't mean to renounce mankind, I won't have it. There.
No, he'll check thee no more than is good for thee, Phoebe. Well, he's a brave fellow, and bravest amongst brave fellows. And it seems but yesterday that he dropped the lieutenant's orchard. Father! Leonard, my brave boy! I'm right glad to see thee. And so is Phoebe.
Hast thou brought Colonel Fairfax's reprieve?
No, I have here a dispatch for the lieutenant, but no reprieve for the colonel.
Poor gentleman! Poor gentleman!
I wish I had better news. I'd give my right hand, nay, my body, my life, to save his.
Dost thou speak in earnest, my lad?
Aye, father, I'm no braggart. Did he not save thy life? Am I not his foster brother?
Then hearken to me. Thou hast come to join the Yeoman of the Guard.
Well?
None has seen thee but ourselves.
And the sentry who took scant notice of me.
Now to prove thy words. Give me the dispatch, and get me hence at once. Here is money, and I'll send thee more. Lie hidden for a space, and let no one know. I'll convey a set of yeoman's uniform to the colonel's cell. He shall shave off his beard, so none shall recognise him. And I'll own him as my own brave son, the Leonard Meryll who saved his flag and cut his way through 50 foes who thirsted for his life. He will be welcomed without question by my brother Yeoman. I'll warrant that. Now, how to gain access to the colonel's cell? The key lies with thy sour-faced admirer, Wilfred Shadbolt.
I think, mind I say, I think, I can get anything I want from Wilfred. I think, mind I say, I think, you can leave that to me.
Then get ye hence at once and bless thee for this sacrifice.
Oh, and take my blessing too, dear, dear Leonard.
And thine too, eh? Thy love is newborn. Wrap it up carefully, lest it take hold and die.
Alas, I waver to and fro, dark danger hangs upon the deed.
Dark danger hangs upon the deed.
The scheme is rash and well may fail, but ours are not the hearts that dwell, the hands that cling, the cheeks that pale in hours of need.
No, ours are not the hearts that shrink, the hands that shrink, the cheeks that pale, the hands that shrink, the cheeks that pale in hours of need.
The air I breathe to him, my all, my life is like a
risks I run when services are to be done to save the life of Sergeant Wall. Unworthy thought, and shall we reckon risks we run to save the life of Sergeant Wall. Unworthy thought, we may succeed, who can foretell? May heaven help all. Nay, lass, be of good cheer. We may save him yet.
Oh, Father! See, they bring the poor gentleman from the beach. Oh, Father, his hour has not yet come.
No, my lass, they take him to the cold harbour tower, there to wait his last hour in solitude. But sorry, the lieutenant comes. They should not see thee.
Halt! Colonel Fairfax, my old friend. We meet beside me.
Sir, I greet you with all goodwill, and I thank you for the zealous care with which you have guarded me from the pestilent dangers which threaten human life outside. In this happy little community, death, when he comes, doth so in a punctual and business-like fashion, and like a courtly gentleman giveth due notice of his advent, that one may not be taken unawares.
Sir, you bear this bravely, as a brave man should.
Why, sir, 'tis no light boon to die swiftly and surely, at a given hour and in a given fashion. Truth to tell, I would gladly have my life, but if that may not be, I have the next best thing to it, which is death. Believe me, sir, my lot is not so much amiss.
Oh, Father, I cannot bear it.
My poor girl.
Hush, pretty one, why weepest thou? Come, be comforted. Such a life as mine is not worth weeping for. Sergeant Meryll, is it not? May I greet my old friend? Oh, tush, man, what's all this? Thou and I have faced the grim old king a dozen times, and never has his majesty come to me in such goodly fashion. Keep a stout heart, good fellow. We are soldiers, and we know how to die, thou and I. Take my word for it. 'Tis much easier to die well than to live well. For in sooth, I have tried both. Is life a boon? If so, it must befall, that death, where'er he call, must call too soon. Though fourscore years he give, yet one would pray to live another moon. What kind of plaint have I, who perish in July, who perish in July? I might have had to die, perchance, in June. I might have had to die, perchance, in June. Is life a thorn? Then count it not a whit, nay, count it not a whit. Man is well done with it. Soon as he's born, he should all need to say to put the plague away. And I, or worn, or captured fugitive, my life most gladly give. I might have had to live
to live another morn.
And now, Sir Richard, I have a boon to bear. I am in this strait for no better reason than my kinsman, Sir Clarence Poltwhistle, one of the Secretaries of State, has charged me with sorcery in the hope that he will succeed to my estate, which devolves to him provided I should die unmarried.
As thou wilt most surely do.
Nay, as I will most surely not do, by your worship's grace. I have a mind to thwart this good cousin of mine.
How?
By marrying forthwith, to be sure.
But heaven have mercy, whom wouldst thou marry?
Nay, I am indifferent on that score. Coming death has made me a true and chivalrous knight who holds all women in such esteem that the oldest, or the meanest, or the worst favoured is good enough for him. So, my good lieutenant, if thou wouldst help a poor soldier who has but an hour to live, find me the first that comes. My confessor shall marry us, and her dower shall be my dishonoured name, and 100 crowns to boot. No such poor dower for an hour of matrimony.
A strange request. I doubt that I should be warranted in granting it.
But there never was a marriage fraught with such little evil for the contracting parties. In an hour she'll be a widow. And I, a bachelor again, for aught I know.
Well, I will see what can be done, for I hold thy kinsman in abhorrence for the scurvy trick that he has played me.
1,000 thanks, good fellow. We meet again on this spot in an hour. I shall be a bridegroom then, and your worship shall wish me joy. Till then, farewell. I am ready, good fellows.
He is a brave fellow, and it's a pity that he should die. But how to find him a bride on such short notice? Well, the task should be easy.